Tuesdays.
Hey, family, what's going on?
Family Fun Night continues.
So excited.
With House of Pain and Assisted Living.
That is genius. Get it?
Okay.
Get it?
Don't miss brand new episodes of your favorite hit Tyler Perry comedies.
This is entirely too juicy.
Wow, that's good.
Back-to-back episodes every Tuesday night.
Wow.
Mark your calendars and spread the word.
That's what we're going to do.
Because Tuesday nights are Family Fun Night.
Thank you, Jesus.
The Family Fun Night event starts Tuesdays at 9 on BET.
See you, Aries.
How you guys doing?
Great. How about yourself?
Real good. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, the man. You guys know how much I love you.
Well, we love you back.
And then, Courtney, you already know since the last interview, you've become one of my favorites. You're the one that
What?
wouldn't let me leave the Zoom first before you.
That's right. Thank you. I appreciate the love.
Of course. Starting with the questions. Tamela, on tonight's episode, Cora got a man. Well, a new man returning. What's up with that?
Don't say that.
And Mr. Brown don't like it.
Don't say Mr. Brown and his own girlfriend.
Well, I was shocked to hear from my friend, my classmate, but I was happy to hear from my friend as well. So I'm excited to see where it's gonna go.
Nowhere, because Mr. Brown ain't going to let it.
We cannot have this conversation. Why did you start with that question, Aries? Oh my gosh.
I had to. I'm like, what's going on with this episode? And then I have to go to Courtney. 5 seasons is almost unheard of these days. So with all the great cast chemistry you guys have, what's been one of the best experiences with the cast?
Oh, you know what? So anytime we have a episode where we have to do a talent, like those are my favorite. Like we did a talent show one time. We got a couple things coming up in this season that we get to have.
You remember what we did where y'all were trying to sell businesses and just all kinds of stuff where everybody's together, I think is really good.
The favorites. Those are my favorites, yeah.
Okay, real good. And then David, again, 5 seasons, so a lot of episodes. What's been one of the most memorable moments for you, whether it was funny, etc.?
Oh, dog. I mean, you have, of course, when I get to see, people get to see all the antics that Mr. Brown get to do. But then the great thing about this show is we got the comedy, we got the drama, we got all you just never know because there's so many different people on the show. You get to follow so many different stories. Like, because Courtney gets to be a little bossy this season. She's just kind of a little jealous. She just
this season.
Yes, she's a little jealous.
She's saying it's been there all along.
But we really get to see it this season.
Yes.
So but it's a lot of things happening that I think, like you said, the chemistry where we have a lot of fun off screen as well as on screen. I mean, us just hanging out, we get in trouble because we be on the side when we're not at the scene.
Hey, y'all gotta keep it down.
We be talking.
I can see that.
We get in a lot of trouble for that. So but we really do come together. How fast that we have to shoot. We really, really have a good time in the time that we have together. We have a good time. We just hate, again, like they were saying earlier, that all of us are not in every episode together. So, but we love it when all of us are there.
Because I mean, we have such a range too, from like the kids to like, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit for everybody, so we get to have all kind of fun.
Yep.
Exactly. And then Tamela, before I go to this next question, first of all, congratulations, favorite, on your number 1 working for me.
Thank you. I'm so happy. Man, that is, you happy for it. That's not actually what we're working and just pushing that it is a number 1. But the thing is that the song is blessing and letting people know that God is still working for us. Even when you don't see him working, he's working things out for you and in your behalf. So.
And that's another thing. When we get to see Cora sing on the show, that ain't no Cora, that's Tamela Mann.
Right. Tamela Mann. So, Aries, I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite things is that it's a secret. So sometimes in the hair and makeup room, Tamela and David will let us hear the music before it actually comes out. Yeah. And when I tell you just like that's a blessing, but it really blesses the room. And you were saying, Tam, the reason why you do it, but the fact that it's number 1 means that people are tapping into the mindset that he's still working for him, which means that people still have faith and they still know who God is, which I think is,
that's the goal. That is the
Yeah,
main goal,
so-
is that people have hope and faith that things are working together. Thank you so much. That was great. Thank you.
It's so deserving. And then it's the 11th one, so that's historic.
Yeah. I cried. And I just, it's just, you know, I'm just in amazement of all the things that the Lord has done. That, you know, it's like, y'all hear me talking, y'all know I'm all about faith. I'm just so happy to be in this place.
Yes, right. With 5 seasons, being able to do that, have number one song, 5 seasons, like you say, that's unheard of. And it's just, God is great. Assisted living, Tuesday nights, what time?
9:30.
9:30 Eastern on BET.
On BET.
Thank you. Y'all gave that early, so I didn't even got to ask for that. Appreciate it. And then I want to say also, Tamela, I can't wait to hear about the album.
The release, yes, Live, Breathe, and Fight. October 11th. I'm so excited for it, guys. Y'all, I promise you, it is some stuff on here, and I'm talking from experiences that I've faced and dealt with this last year and a half. The Lord helped me put it into music with the producers and the writers. And we're just talking about life experiences. I'm sure they're going to tap into some things that you're dealing with your family, at your job, your world, things that's going on in your world.
And what we do in this season too, we tap into some of those things that happen every day in our lives.
Yes.
And that's what I like about assisted living, is because, you know, having people that are elderly in the assisted living place, we tap into some of those real life moments that we all have to deal with inevitably.
Being alone.
Or dying alone.
Or your body changing, or your mind changing. Like, it's really something to deal with.
You dealing with
luckily we have each other. Huh?
You're dealing with a teenage boy.
Oh my gosh, who's coming into his manhood? Who make you wanna? But all the parents know what that phase. Well, or if they don't know, they will know.
They
will
know.
You go through that phase, and right, you trying to let them grow up, but still parent, right? So,
right. Yeah, no doubt.
That's a fine line.
But I love it, and that's the thing too with assisted living. I just don't want people to forget about our seniors. And remember, you may be young now, but if you live, you're gonna get old. You live long enough, you're gonna get old. So remember to just look out for the seniors. Just don't open the door for them. You know, help them take their stuff to the car. Just be helpful, because that you may need that help one day.
Yeah, and like I said, that's what we do. We put a twist on those things, the stories, and then even the husband and wife aspect. You know, you and Naeem, we put a twist on all of that too. Dealing with older people, dealing with that. It's a lot to cover in these episodes.
So much to cover. That multi-generational stuff that we get to deal with. You know, like like I can tell the kids something, right, and they won't listen to me. But let Mr. Brown or Cora or
Anastasia,
and now all of a sudden you got it. I'm like, what I've been doing all the talking for.
That's right.
That was a hilarious episode. It's like, Mr. Brown, he didn't tell you. They didn't tell you. They didn't tell you.
Oh, and you like, really?
Everybody knew but you.
Everybody
that was a fun episode.
But we get to, but that happens in real life. Like, we get to grow up with our grandparents in the house or stuff like that. So that's real, you know?
Yeah.
But I definitely want to thank you guys for taking time out speaking with me. It's always a pleasure. I hope to speak with all of you again soon. Tamela, I know I will with you soon. So continued success and blessings. You guys have a good day.